G'day guys, and welcome to World of Tanks with the magnificent Margon. Now, just to clarify quickly, yes, I'm doing a light tank one. I'm doing the tier 5 Crusader because I'm getting close to the end of my time in this tank, and I'm actually playing some really good battles. I only originally got this one when historical battles were still going, and I had the Battle of Taruk on the historical battles side, so I've been playing a fair bit of it just to try and get it up to the Cromwell. Now Kaz has got his Cromwell. He didn't tell me he went ahead and got it. I just sort of left this because I thought we were going to work it up together to get our light tanks up and our medium tanks up to tier 10, but it didn't end up happening. So he's doing whatever he's doing in his Cromwell. I don't think he's played a lot. Now half the trouble is I play a lot of games now by myself, so it's in full swing for university. Kaz he went back to university. He's studying goodness knows what, and I didn't even try and describe what it is because it's too hard to describe and it's not worthwhile. You're not interested in that, and if you were, well, put a comment up and maybe Kaz will actually answer it for you in the comments if you want to know more about what he does at university. It's something to do with, I don't know, finding job stuff, I don't know. But yes. Now, I've taken in this battle a different point of view of attack. Now, as you can see, both sides have got probably quite a few tier 5 tanks. And I really didn't want to throw away the light tank. Now, this tank isn't too bad. The Crusader, now if we look at the penetration of the gun, penetration is 110, 75 average damage. Now, this is a Churchill 3. I've just done 148 damage to him with 2 shots.
We've damaged them.
There's another Crusader there. Pop a few shots into him, doing about 80 damage each shot there. So, all in all, this isn't a bad little gun. Look at that, T-34. Now, that T-34s are a pretty tough tank. And all I'm doing is sitting back here, minding my own business. There it goes. What is that? That was the... can't tell now, I've moved too quick. It's the SU-85. So, all in all, like nearly 500 damage racked up in a matter of a few minutes isn't too bad. The only thing is, we've lost quite a few tanks up here. And of course our KV-1 has just died down the bottom. Now, I'm surprised that both KV-1s came up here. That caught me off guard in a very big way. T-49 now. Yep, he's down. There's the SU-85. So, I found a prime location. Nice, good cover. Ooh, we missed that one. A bit too high aiming. Anyway, just the way it goes. And it's not bad. It is a good, strong hold down. Well, not really hold down, but good hidden position. Here we go. A Chiha. Whoop, hit the ground.
Enemy hit.
Hit his track.
We've damaged them.
There we go. Damaged. Finished him off. And there you go, nearly 700 damage. They haven't really done much but sit back. And this is the other advantage you can use your light tank for. You don't have to actually race up there. Now, I did let the medium tanks and the T-49, which is a TD in essence, move up. Ooh, I have been spotted. I believe I've been spotted. I don't actually know whether I was spotted or not. I don't have 6th sense on this tank, but it's the first hit. Pretty sure that actually came from the scumbag itself. So I move back into the next lot of bushes and take up my position here and sit down quite calmly and take my time. I then proceed to move up to help this 49 take on the Crusader. Looking out at town, I felt the town was secure but not secure at the same time. It could swing either way in the position that's happening down there. It all probably dictates on how we play up the top here. And whether we can... Ooh, yes! There's another good hit. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, you look at us now, we're pretty strong up top here. We just lost another medium tank. Yeah, not looking good. And I saw that, and I saw the KV-1 fell. I went, what the hell's going on? Why are some of our strongest tanks in the game already dead? Now, I wonder if I can tell. KV-1 himself has got 500 hit points left on the enemy team. It's not too shabby. So they've done some damage to him, but not enough. I'll pop out here. SU-85. Yes, give me some sideways action. That's
Enemy
it.
armor is hit.
Stay still. Come back. No. Ah, disappointing. And this is what I'm talking about. You don't have to sacrifice your tank. Like, you look how well I've played here.
Penetrate their armor.
I was
We
unlucky.
damage them.
I've just taken probably the first bit of damage on another tank all game, other than that scumbag hitting me. I do need to take down the SU-85. Nope, someone else did. And now and the great thing about light tanks is you get your camo rating the whole time. So that gives you a great advantage. So I can do things like this. I can just move up. Oh, if only that Chinu Kai hadn't pulled out, I probably would have done better. Now, we're in a fairly strong position here. I'll just pause it. Now, we have got... Well, actually, why am I saying a strong position? It's only me and the Chinu Kai. Like, okay, but he's on decent health. I'm on decent health. The 49 is probably one of the only ones going to give us trouble, and maybe the M7 Priest at the back there. There's two people in the cap area, which means the S35 and the KV1 are down the cap. We know where those two are. Only thing is, it's not fair. That's what I look at. It's just not fair. This game should have been ours. I can't force the game anymore by myself. The medium tank needs to help me.
Enemy armor is
I just need to start pounding as many shots as I can into lower glacier panel
Enemy is hit.
and hope I can get my reload fast enough to take out this 49. Chinu Kai comes up beside him. He shoots the Chinu Kai, which gives me the chance. Shoot through the block work and do it, but he's also done damage to me. And I'm on 1 hit point. 1 hit point. So yeah, being left on 1 hit point is just... And I could have done so much more in this battle. Like, okay, 1424 is not bad. It's nothing to sneeze at, really. It was a great game, great battle. It was just a pity that the KV1 and the S35 went for the cap. If they'd come out and maybe challenged, it might have been a different game. I might have been able to take out one of them, and it might have been a death result. But instead, it was a survival result. Now, I'm going to take you over to the results. Unfortunately, it is a defeat. As you can see, defeat. But that 1500 XP in a defeat. Master Badge 2, Confederate, not too bad. Pretty well hit a fair chunk of tanks on the enemy team. And that's not being too shabby either. I did have a good result. Team-wise, we look at the damage. I think the difference is when you look at it, like a light tank doing that much damage, it's not pretty, particularly when you have your KV1s on such low damage. Now, I don't know why. They may have just had not the right gun for the battle. They might have just... They were miles out of position than where normally heavy tanks go. So it could have been a combination of different things, and it was just really, really disappointing, this game. I would have loved this to have been my double star. Actually, it was a triple star at the time. Being a triple star at the time, because the weekend didn't quite finish for us here on the Asian server till today. That would have been, what's that? That's 3. We're at 5,000 XP. That would have been great. That would have been brilliant. 687 base. It's not too bad. When you look at it, XP wise, I pretty well got as much XP as their... Actually, I got more XP than their top guy did on a win. Now, this is why I'm showing some of these light tank things. I've seen too many times, and I'm going to reiterate this, too many times light tank players throwing their tanks away. Again, Crusader is not probably one of the more favourable tanks in the light tank class, but it's still a tank that I see quite regularly just get thrown away. You don't have to. You can do what I did just then. I know that probably people don't like the idea of sitting back and sniping and doing damage, but sometimes, particularly when you're battling, it's better to let the medium tanks do a bit of the scouting for you, and you provide them cover. And that's exactly what I did in this one. It's just unfortunate that the amount of damage that I can actually do is not great enough to help these guys in any way, shape and form. But 1400 is not too shabby. Now, I went on and had another battle after this. I did about 900, so it's not too shabby. And then I had another battle after that, which was where we had a victory. And we rolled out there, and I was rolling along, and I did a total of 70 damage, because the team just didn't need me to do what I was doing in the other two battles. And you sit there thinking, why? Why is my best battles always defeats? And this is what it comes down to. This is the way it happens. You can't win everything. You can't have the result. Now, if this was a win, it may have actually been maybe a Mastery Badge 1, possibly an Ace Tanker. Who knows? Who knows? Assistance wise, only 65 assistance. Not as much as I would have hoped for. Blocked armor, nothing block. Light takes. What do? You can't help it. But guys, again, you just have a look at this, and it's simple things that make the biggest differences. More damage than anyone did on either side. Highest damage in a light tank. And this is why I keep saying, guys, know your tanks. Battle it out correctly. A lot of the top players sit there and say, learn your tanks, learn how to fight with them. Don't throw them away. Okay, you can be reckless to a certain extent, but you've got to be reckless enough that it keeps you alive and keeps you going. But look, guys, I'm not the one that can tell you how to play. The only way you can play better is getting out there and playing more. Had a conversation with Pro this evening. He wants to become better. I said, well, the only way you're going to get better is have experience under your belt. Get out there and play. I've been playing for 9 months now. Since basically Christmas, maybe even longer, maybe 10 months. It's not long. Some of the bigger gamers out there have been playing for nearly 2 years to 3 years, 4 years. I think it's 3 years that Wargaming's been playing War of the Tanks on their systems, and that's the difference. There are a lot of people out there with a lot more experience than me, but it doesn't take long to get into the swing of it. Probably everyone is nearly on the same par with the new physics engine that came in recently, back at, I think it was 8.0, so people are still adjusting to that. But everyone should know by now roughly how to play, and it took a long time. People had to relearn the game because of the way things changed. And we're about to have another change coming. I saw a video that came out today of ricochets doing damage to other tanks. Something else we're going to have to be mindful of, and another characteristic of the game that's coming into play. So things may change again, and we may all have to change our style and way of playing to protect ourselves, not only from ricochets, but from also damage from other vehicles in that regard. But look, guys, outside of that, all I can say is enjoy your gaming, happy hunting. I'll catch you on those battlefields.